Ooh, I feel like COVID highlighted so many new needs and maybe even magnified some existing needs that we already had.
With kids, we're seeing a lot more social skills deficits, behavior issues, and academic deficits. I mean, going online was good for some kids, but a lot of kids, it wasn't their ideal way to learn. So we're extra busy.
Especially because I work with kids as young as 3. So when we're talking about, the experiences that they've had as 3-year-olds, and, I'm asking if they are, how they interact with other kids and how they are in public places, those are things that sometimes they have not even been exposed to at this point because of COVID. So it's a lot of just thinking, outside of the box too, and trying to figure out, is there more to what's going on, or is this part of just what our society is like now?
Ooh, I feel like COVID highlighted so many new needs and maybe even magnified some existing needs that we already had, as far as students and families feeling isolated, that lack of connection. So many of our students don't learn as well without that face-to-face instruction. And so we're seeing students enter the building in lots of different levels of prepared to learn, prepared to feel safe.
I feel like the anxiety level across the board with both the adults and the kids is a lot higher now. So I feel like we're dealing a lot with kind of school-wide things as opposed to more individual things these days, especially behaviorally. I feel like for a long time we all kind of just forgot how to do school, and so coming back in and relearning routines and expectations for both the kids and then for the adults, teaching the adults like how to handle their level of anxiety as well as being there to help the kids.
The biggest shift has been by far SEL, so the social emotional learning. And we've preached about it for many years, but I think this pandemic really shines a light on how important social emotional learning is. And if we don't get to really the physiological needs and the safety needs of our kids, we are not going to get to the academics.